Hello there everyone, Chocolo Roberto here, but not for video review. This time it's for the December update. December. I can't believe it's, I think it's the 10th when I'm recording this today. I cannot believe that we're only 2 weeks from Christmas. I really can't. It's just going so quickly, isn't it? I know everyone wants 2020 out of the way as quickly as possible. But it's certainly obliging in that regard, I say. It's so going by so quickly. I just cannot believe it. I really can't. But anyway, well, there we go. So I've got to get this recorded quickly before it's 2022, I think, because the rate time's going by so quickly, it will be. So it's been a very hectic month. Last month was pretty hectic. This month even more so, really. It's lots going on, really, I must say. But thankfully, managing to keep up with everything. So I thought I've got kind of more of a comprehensive schedule now. So, I thought I can probably highlight that. There's kind of a few things going on really, but I think one of the main things I can sort of talk about is the schedule now, because my videos are coming out quite consistently now, I think you'd say. And speaking of which, of course, I've got to do the old plug. You'll see around here now at some point, somehow, somewhere, there'll be lots of thumbnails appearing of all my members-only videos that are going on now, members-only reviews. So if you obviously I've got four members now, so I'm really blown away by that. It's hugely appreciated, truly is. Got Sam Watson, Noah Booker, Mitchell Cox as well. Welcome, Mitchell, and of course just today actually Noah Booker as well. So welcome, Noah. Thank you so much. Noah's actually been in touch for a while, and I basically send Noah all my empty wrappers, to be honest with you, because I'd only throw them away otherwise, and Noah sort of collects them, takes good care of them and things. So. And obviously, I do get through quite a lot of sometimes just normal things, dairy milks and things, but other times some bit rarer ones in the UK at least. And obviously, it's good that he keeps them, and because not just get thrown away. So and Noah's now subscribed as well. So thank you so much. He didn't need to do that, but it's hugely appreciated. So thank you so much. But so I do loads of I do one basically. This reason I'm sort of mentioning this as well, the membership programs, because I do about 5 reviews a week. Plus one member review as well. So basically, there'll be one day off generally. I think every Wednesday is when I do a member video goes up, and there'll be no regular review that day. And then maybe I think, and then of course, 5 may or may not include the live review, which is another thing that's come new this month. So there's a live review on Saturdays, or 4 p.m. Saturdays, every Saturday, other than perhaps ones with, if I'm on holiday or something. Obviously, if I'm on holiday or something happens, then of course the schedule's out the window. But generally, member review on Wednesday, live review on Saturday, 4 p.m. GMT. So check that out. Great. Thank you so much for all the people that have appeared. Molly, Paul, Scotty, of course, AB. I always feel a bit bad about this. But everyone who chats and the comments in the reviews, it's hugely appreciated. Truly is. I think Rock Guitar as well was there as well. Good name there. I hope I don't forget. I'm always worried I might forget people, but so it's hugely appreciated. And I realise people watch and don't comment. You're hugely appreciated as well. So thank you so much. Really appreciated. And there's lots of ways. Honestly, there are the members of the channel. Massive appreciation, as I say, Sam Watson. How many are? Tificiosa, hopefully I pronounced it right at last. Noah, of course, and Mitchell as well. So thank you so much to all of you. But there's people who help out in the channel in many, many ways. AB was saying, in one of the comments that he just watches all the adverts. He doesn't click past them, and that's hugely appreciated. I didn't ask him to do that. He does that. Massively appreciated. Scotty as well is constantly updating me with pictures and news of new chocolates that are coming out. So I don't know where I'd be without that. So thank you so much, Scotty, and that's hugely appreciated. That's in the Discord chat. So if you fancy being in on that, it's not private. Come and join. The link's in the description. And come join, come chat. Just look. Look at the pictures. You don't have to chat if you don't want to. Whatever you do, as I say, it's all there. It's I'm trying to sort of basically do a lot of different things for everyone, really. So if people like the live reviews, it's there. You can watch them afterwards, of course. If you obviously want to remember support the channel, you can. And there's a Discord chat as well. You can just come chat to me. There's no charge for that or anything. It's free. There's all sorts going on really. So hopefully, I just want to sort of get people involved. People enjoy the channel, feel invested in it, feel like they get something back as well. There's lots of people out there, as I say, who are helping in many different ways. People getting in touch, sending me things, just leaving nice comments. It's lovely, always lovely to hear them and to read them. It truly is. And I wish I could remember everything to say. It's difficult. There's lots of things going on, little things that I always, in hindsight, think, I wish I'd mentioned that. And but I do truly appreciate it. And everyone's so nice and says such lovely things. It's lovely, it truly is. So I think so where from here really. So what's going on? So obviously, as I say, the live reviews are now up and running. Get them every week. I'm trying to do things. Originally was sort of talking about thinking about whether to sort of do a condensed review of the live review, because I'm recording them. I could just tidy them up and do a, put them into so many minutes and publish them that way as well. But I kind of feel it might undermine the live review really. So basically what I've done is I'm just leaving them up there and people can watch them afterwards. And you can skip past them and things. But obviously they are longer. So there is that. But of course, I think seem to attract a lot of views actually after the event as well. So they're worth doing, I think, and which is good. And of course the problem with it is, am I limited to doing them? Because I'm doing one a week. So obviously that's kind of 52 a year or whatever, isn't it? So are there that many chocolate selections of things to do? I've got to review things that will take a bit of time, or at least do something that takes a bit of time to make it worth people congregating and watching them. So there is that. I might run out of things, so I might have to sort of think on my feet or do some other things. Well, not necessarily think on my feet, but think of other things to do that will be more suitable to it as well. Because I don't think I could just do normal reviews live. But who knows? Maybe I will. But I'd like it to be things that I wouldn't otherwise have done. So that's what I'm trying to do really with the members only videos. The reviews I would not have otherwise done, just wouldn't. You know what I mean. So they're not taking away from the main channel, which is stuff that's just there for free. Obviously adverts notwithstanding. And obviously the live reviews, I wouldn't normally have reviewed all these chocolate selections and things. At least not to that extent. So it's kind of things. So I'm thinking that's how I sort of think of it myself. I wouldn't normally have done them. So I don't feel too bad about them being longer. If people watch them after the event, because otherwise they wouldn't be there anyway. So it's one of those, I think. But yeah, obviously there are only so many chocolate selections, but there's quite a lot going on. I was thinking I might move into, I say there are sort of there's quite a few chocolate selections out there. There's biscuit selections as well I could move into, and there's comparisons. I was thinking a sort of communal biscuit tasting, tea and biscuits with Chocolo or something like that. I think I mentioned that before. So I was thinking that as well. So but it depends on more participation, I think, those ones. So I'm trying to sort of build it up a bit first, get people into it and following it, and then we can sort of take it from there, so see what happens in the future really. So that's the gist of it really. So it might be limited for the time being, but I've got ideas and things that might sort of come to pass. And of course, feel free to suggest things if I can speak. It's always great to hear from you, as always. I always say that, and it is. So there we go. Now, back to the members as well. I think I've got to say 4 members at the moment. I was thinking maybe we should try and do some kind of push to get 10, basically. See if I can do that. So if you are umming and ahhing about it, give it a try. It's I don't want to keep. I don't like pushing things on people. So there's no obligation to join. I don't mind. I don't see people and think, oh, I wish you were a member or whatever. It's totally up to you. It's not detrimental that you're not doing it or anything like that. I don't wish you were. It's just only if you can and want to support the channel in that way. But yeah, I want to do a little bit of a push to see if we can get to 10 members. I think that'd be great. 10 members, wow, be brilliant. So as I say, there's lots of I might have, laboured the point really, but you do get free videos, certain levels. You get to vote on what I'll review next, and there's not many members in that level actually. So I think the one person that is, how many are Tificiosa? Basically, just wants to support, doesn't really, I don't want to keep pestering him, of course, but let me know in the comments if you do want to be voting. But so I've not been doing that. So basically, if you do join that level, you'll be pretty much, spot on to pick what I review pretty much out of the options I give. So of course, it's limited to the options I give. It's not everything, but there you go. I've got a massive backlog, and higher up tiers, of course, you get behind the scenes things, videos and photos and stuff like that, updates. And the highest level there is, you can basically pick reviews every month, pick a review every month. And if it's possible for me to do, I'll do it. Got to be suitable for the channel, I guess, but we could talk about that. So obviously there's lots of stuff there, but there's just supporting the channel. I want to try and give you something back, of course, for supporting, being a member, but there is just a member level just to support, and just at basic level. You just click and, I forgot what the term is now, click and forget or whatever it is, you know what I mean, and then you just supporting the channel, helping me out. Truly appreciate as well. All levels are appreciated. But as I say, all the people who do support the channel in different ways are hugely appreciated as well. So don't feel obliged to do it. It's only if you can. But, I thought, why not try and get 10 members? I mean, how amazing would that be? Yeah, be massive, wonderful, it really would be. But speaking of which, I've got 1,200 subscribers as of today. 1,200. It's gone up 200. It's gone up. What is it? 5. What's the word? 20%. Yeah, 20%. I could for 5%. 20% in since August, basically end of August. I mean, considering I've done the channel for 5 years now, that's massive, isn't it? It's unbelievable that. So yeah, it's amazing, really. So thank you so much. Everyone who's joined, and I hope you're enjoying the channel. I think it's one of those where I think you'll probably notice yourself. I mean, the percentage of people who actively watch the channel compared to the number of subscribers, I think it's between 10 and 20% basically. It's just the way it is. I think it's the case with all YouTube channels roughly. I mean, give or take some. It depends on the channel, I guess. But you notice some with 1 million subscribers, the videos will probably get 100,000 views or something like that. Do you know what I mean? So. It's a massive amount. I mean, yeah. But you know what I mean. But obviously it's not 1 million views every video. So it seems to be roughly between 10 and 20%. It could change, of course, depending on things. So so I'm expecting basically with extra 200 subscribers, about 20 people really who will be active, 20 to 40 people, maybe 30, let's say, who will be massively active in the channel or just watching regularly. So, which is fine. You know what I mean. I'm subscribed to channels on YouTube. And I don't always watch all of them. I've subscribed and then I just, don't generally watch them very often. But I'm there just in case it's something of interest. So it's just the way it goes. So don't worry about it if you're one of those people. We probably won't be watching. But there we go. I understand. I think that's the case really. Just trying to and I think it's helping out because obviously, I mean the more I guess YouTube sees my channel doing well, having subscribers, people watching. Things like this, the more they're going to promote it or whatever. I don't know how their algorithm works, but it makes sense, doesn't it? You know what I mean? It does make sense. You can understand it. So there we go. So as I say, just watching, liking, subscribing, leaving a comment. Well, I mean, I like hearing from you anyway. So it's not like I only want you to do it for those reasons. But of course, if you want to just help out, those little things do really help. So anything you can do is great. But I do enjoy hearing from you, and I do always reply. So it's really nice either way. So even if it doesn't help out in that other way, it's helping me out because I enjoy hearing from you. Okay, so I think that's probably about it. Oh yes, one last thing. I'm thinking maybe as I think I alluded to before. Well, not quite alluded to. I think I mentioned it. Pretty much next year I think it will be 5 years since I started the channel. It's not quite 5 years now, but next March I think I will have been doing the channel for 5 years. I managed to keep my hair that long. It's starting to go. You can probably see the lights don't help. But yeah, my hair's started to go now. So in another 5 years, unfortunately, I think I'll probably. I don't know, be completely bald or something. But, what can you do? Can't stop time. Try as I might. So I think in the probably next month, I'm probably going to start doing videos that will look back. There's a channel I watch does a similar thing with, so I'm kind of pinching the idea. So, hopefully they don't mind. But yeah, doing a look back at reviews I did 5 years ago, probably 1 year and 5 years ago in the past. I'll probably do that and just to see, look back at things that I've looked at previously, maybe forgotten about. Maybe things I need to re-review as well, because my first original videos are, well, the quality, I mean, I'm not to say that the quality of my videos is amazing now, but back then it was terrible. I think I was recording on my laptop, laptop webcam or something, which was terrible. And I was using for the laptop with a microphone as well. So it's come a long way since then, and different software I'm using now, so it's a lot better. So I might have to revisit some reviews if possible. Some things you just can't review anymore because they're not available. But I was thinking of doing every week, just like a look back, or every month maybe. I don't know what it would be. Of the videos I did a year and 5 years ago, we can just take a look at those. So that's an interesting thing. I don't know if I'll make it members only or not. I mean, it's one of those where I'm trying to sort of, I want to really sort of build I guess a bit of a community around things. I want people to really feel like they're invested in the channel if they do invest in it. So there's all the reviews I do. 5 or so a week, and I'm thinking maybe just I don't know. I want to sort of give back. Really, I don't want to take people's support for granted, but I don't want to alienate people who can't subscribe or don't. Well, what's the word? Aren't a member or not. So I think obviously subscribers. It's difficult, really. Yeah, subscriber membership. Who aren't a member. I don't want to sort of alienate those people really, because your support is truly appreciated, and it is really the foundations of everything, isn't it? But it's one of those. I don't know what the answer is. Let me know in the comments what you think. Either way, if you don't like the fact that kind of thing comes on, I don't want it to be an us and them kind of thing. But by the same token, I'm not partitioning the reviews, which is the main thing that people come to my channel for. These sort of videos would just be extras. If people really like the channel, really value what I say, presumably they're the people who probably will become members and things, if they're in a position to do so, of course. I realise that not everyone is in the position. That's the problem I've got, really. It's a bit of a moral dilemma, to be honest with you. But, I don't know. It's one of those, because I'd like... Long story short is I've got to think of YouTube promoting the channel, because they take a cut basically of everything, the advertising and stuff, and the subscriptions and things, all those kind of things, and which unfortunately is the way it goes. That's the way it is. They're a service. That's where they get the money from. So yeah, so basically, they help if they're getting something from my channel, they're going to promote it more. It just makes sense. You'd have to assume anyway. I don't know what their logic is and things that they do, but that makes sense to me that they would do that. So this I've got to weigh that up and weigh the sort of the fact that what I give that's accessible to everyone. And the way I always justify it to myself, and the way I think is, well, would I have done this anyway? Am I giving myself added incentive? Because I've got to linger myself, of course, as well. It's very hard to be, well, I don't know, motivated is the wrong word, but you've got to be consistent. You've got to constantly do these things. If I'm tired one day, which is often the case, I can't not do things. I've still got to do the videos. I've still got to keep doing it. And of course, if I'm adding more and more to my workload, these extra videos, I've kind of got to give myself some pressure, I guess. I don't want to say incentive. I think pressure to do it, to keep at it. And this is why you'll notice in recent months, I used to sort of do maybe 3 videos a week, and it would be quite inconsistent. Now I'm doing almost always 5 to 6 reviews a week, constantly doing them, making myself do them. And it's and if I'm adding more to that, so if I'm adding these look back things, maybe it's 1 a week or 1 a month or whatever, it's still an extra video, it still takes time. I've just got to make sure that I give myself, the incentive to do it really. And I think, so I'm weighing it all up. Hopefully you understand what I mean. It sounds, I don't know, I don't know what to think of it really morally, whether you partition these things off to the members only sort of side of it. But as I say, the way I do justify it, and I kind of don't think I finished off what I was saying before, is that, well, I'm doing the reviews still. I'm not detracting from that side of it, which is what people came to the channel for. I'm just saying, well, if you like the extra stuff, if you like the channel so much, or like the way I present things, or value my opinion or whatever, then over here there's some more stuff as well if you want to get it. And so there we go. So that's the kind of way I'm thinking of it really. Let me know what you think as well. As I say, it's one of those really. I don't think there's any right or wrong answer to it really. But the thing is, the reviews are always going to be free. As I say, the exclusive member only reviews are reviews I wouldn't otherwise do, are sort of not really generally related to things I've ever done before. So you know what I mean. So that's kind of the way it is. The crisps, chocolate spreads, hot chocolates, things like this. I would normally just doing chocolates and biscuits and maybe the odd ice cream. The members only thing is very much more things I would just not have done. It's time as well, you see. I would love to do 50 reviews a week, but I just can't physically do that. I think it's excuse me, just 1 review a week is generally 1 review a day rather. Is generally what I can keep up with. Anything more than that is difficult. So the things like the sort of the look backs and things, hopefully will just be a bit easier to edit and things like this, and so make it a bit more feasible for me to do. But there we go. So that's it really. Hopefully that's come across okay and you understood, and and I've not made myself look bad by by I don't know, just trying to make I don't know if it's all a capitalism thing, isn't it? You do feel a bit bad about it all and stuff, but unfortunately it's the way the world works sometimes, and but it's more. But I think for me, as I say, it's giving myself the incentive to do it. I've got to sort of I'm thinking, right, I'm providing for a set of people here. And I'm doing that sort of these the subscribers to my channel, making sure I give them the 5 reviews a week, maybe 6, and then I've got the members, and I'm making sure I provide them value for money really, and their support, make them feel included and inclusive as well, and they're actually getting something for it and feel invested in the channel. So I'm kind of hopefully, let's say, subscribers subscribe for free aren't members. I'm giving them something that feel invested. I've got the Discord channel. Just regular videos, the live reviews where they can come and comment and speak to me live, of course. So I kind of feel like hopefully I'm feeling like I've given a bit of a community and investment there for people who are into the channel and they're really enjoying it and can really feel invested without feeling that they're missing out, basically. But then, as I say, anyone who is a member of the channel, hopefully it's not just all one way, and they're feeling like they're getting investment as well for what they put into it in their own way as well. So you know what I mean. So that's kind of trying to juggle it all. Hopefully it's working, and hopefully people are enjoying it, whatever level or way that they invest into the channel. So there we go. Okay, well, if you made it this far and are still watching, thank you so much. But if you didn't, well, you won't be here still, but I'll say it anyway. Thank you so much as well. It's really great. I feel very privileged that people enjoy watching my channel so much and take the time to do so, and take the time to get in touch and value sort of giving me feedback and value, sort of telling me things and want to keep me informed and about various new chocolates and what they think of things and stuff like that. Truly means a lot. It really does. It's very special. You're all great. You truly are, and I really appreciate it, especially during this difficult time. I know it's been difficult for lots of people. It's massively appreciated, and it's really lovely. So thank you so much. Okay, well, I'll leave it there then. I think I've gone on for far longer than I normally do in these updates, so I do apologise for that. But thank you so much again for persevering, and and I'll see you in the next review. Take care, everyone. Thanks so much once more. Bye for now. See ya. Oh, and have a great Christmas if you celebrate it. And if you don't, have a great time of year. Great holiday, great day off, great whatever. But enjoy it either way. Thanks so much, everyone. Bye for now. See ya.